Yo, what's up with you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna get into a video that I realized that I kind of deviated from. And what I mean by deviated is like I kind of went away from. I used to do a lot of like story times where I would tell you guys a little bit about what's going on in my life and just the things that I would plan to do and stuff like that. And I kind of went away from it as I try to make my content more entertaining and creative for you guys. But here we're gonna go back into one of the old days and think on why I started YouTube in the first place. And in order to explain in a level for you guys to understand on why I started YouTube, we gotta go back. I believe it's been 6 or 7 months now, so we gotta go back 6 or 7 months and let's go. So the first thing we have to remember, what was I doing during that time? I was in college, in a community college. I was working to become an air traffic controller. And I was obviously I was working at Walmart full time. I was working about 45 hours a week because they were giving me a lot of overtime. But obviously that wasn't every week, but that was the majority of the week. I was for sure at least there 42 or 43 hours every week. And so that was two things. And what else? Obviously I barely just started YouTube. And as far as my time, I think that was it. That was basically all I was doing. So I just had started YouTube. I knew it was going to take some time, but I did set time for it because I wanted to do this for sure. That was going on at the time. And I was, and I was also I was cutting hair a little bit on the side. I was just like a side hustle. But it was really just my own hair, my brother, and every once in a while somebody would ask me for a haircut, but it wasn't that often. So that's what I was going on at the day that I decided I was gonna upload. And I remember that I was watching a video of Chris Basio. So Chris Basio definitely inspired me to become a barber. He did for sure. Well, I wouldn't say to become a barber. Yes, to become a barber, but for sure to start YouTube. He definitely took a big role in that factor of making a YouTube channel. And I was watching a video and he said this saying specifically. He said the reason why I started to do YouTube, whatever the case was, I was already doing all these things, so I just decided to put a camera in front of it. And when I really heard that, man, it stuck with me. I heard that and it was like, man, if like he's right, bro. Like I'm doing all these things that people like and want to know. Why don't I just put a camera in front of it? And he had a lot of success with it. And to me, it really wasn't about the success. I just was like, why can't I not do it? So I just ended up doing it. But I promised myself when I did it that I was gonna stick to a schedule, which was Tuesday and Thursday every single weekend, and unless I was gonna actually commit to that, I wasn't gonna do it yet. So I waited a couple months, and at some point I finally did it. And man, I'm so glad I did, because it definitely became a big part of my life. And I enjoy creating content for you guys, man. It's like a whole goal and journey, and I don't know, I just enjoy it. So I love making content for you guys, and just people who are supporting me, and really means a lot. It's crazy to think that I even have anybody supporting me, and so it's crazy to think about, but that is my reason why. I seen a video, Chris Basio, and he was telling me, or not me, but people in general, but I felt like it was really to me that, he just put a camera in front of what he was doing, and it really spoke to me, and I just decided to act on it, and I did. And ever since then, I have done it. I never missed, except, I'm not gonna lie, this week right here, I wasn't sure what to upload, and my Tuesday, I delayed it, and as you guys can tell, this video is coming out on a Wednesday. But I'm gonna do my best to keep my schedule and keep coming up with entertaining content for you guys, because the reason why I haven't been posting as much as I was before is because I wanted the content that I give you guys to be, you know, entertaining and good. I didn't want it to just be rushed or anything like that. And I feel like I'd definitely be getting busier, so the more busier I got and the harder it was to, you know, not find the time to do it, because I definitely could find the time, but find like ideas. You know, I would do a video and I can't do it twice, right? And so I couldn't keep doing these videos over and over, so I had to come up with new ideas, and that was the difficult part about it. The good thing about this industry, you know, doing haircuts, is that obviously every haircut's different. You guys love seeing my haircuts, so I'm gonna do that. But as far as other ideas and entertaining ideas, that I'm having to come up with and stuff. So it's definitely just something that you know, recently I've been having a little bit of trouble with. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm gonna find out what it is that I want to do more. So it's just a matter of time. But one of the main reasons was because I wanted to also, I wanted to document my journey, and my journey through just my life, man. I mean, that was my start of my career as a barber, and I wanted to document my whole thing, you know, my whole life, and just show people, have a reference point. You know, when people ask me things, I can always just go back in time and look up my video. Hey, I was doing this at this time. And I remember when I was first starting cutting hair, man, I was so excited to be cutting hair, and I just wanted to cut more and more and more. And I was just, I remember, man, the first day that I made $100 in a day, which is minimum wage. I was so excited, yeah. I was so excited because I finally got to a point where I felt like I wasn't losing by being a barber. And what I mean by that is because, I mean, every once in a while, it's definitely a grind, man. I had to take away to look at the bigger picture. You know, I stopped working, and so I can completely focus on barbering and make, you know, the best I can do in this. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know it's a lot of hard work, man. You have to build clientele, you have to do a lot of things, and it's not easy. So you know, I've been making less than minimum wage. So for me to finally hit that mark and finally be able to say, man, I caught back up. I no longer feel like I'm losing out. Like I don't feel like I could be doing something else and make at least minimum wage, where now I've gotten to a point where I'm at least making, I at least made minimum wage in a day, which was big to me, man. I was so big about that. I should have made it a video, which honestly, if you guys want to know, I'll probably do a little bit more in depth in a video like that, and tell you guys kind of how much I'm charging and what was going on at the time and how many haircuts I did. So maybe now that's another idea, and how that I'm, you know, just talking about it. But that was a big day for me, man, because it really meant a lot, because I felt like I was no longer losing. I actually hit that point. And most people would be like, bro, you just made minimum wage. But to me, it was like, I can't go lower than that, man. I finally hit it. And there's so much potential in this industry, and I always knew it. It was just a matter of the time I finally did something to me, and it was big. But yeah, so I wanted to document my journey, document every little step of the way that I make, man. And it's just crazy to think that where I'm at. And when I look back a couple months ago, man, when I first started, I was working. I was making these videos. I was doing all these things. I was going to school, and you know, keep in mind, it wasn't easy, y'all. I was going to school, and I had about, I think, 2 classes every other day. So I would be in class, and each class was about an hour and a half, so it would be about 3 hours a day. On a couple of the days, I set my schedule up so I can work the days that I wasn't going to school, and obviously the days that I wasn't going to school, I was going to school. I mean, working. I was going to school, and I was cutting a little bit of hair if I had somebody, you know, come to me. And so I was just busy, and which is, I love being busy, so it was a good thing for me. But all this played in the fact that I just wanted to document my journey, and I've been doing that, but I feel like I haven't like also put like the personal life stuff, you know, the things that I do on my day-to-day right now. This is talking to Raul in a couple of years. Raul, you are right now at this moment, you know, you're you're going to barber school, you're about halfway done. You go from 8, you get there at 8:30 and you finish at 5, and after you're cutting about 1 to 2 people after school, depending if they book with you. So a lot of these days you're working about 12 hours, and you work about 6 days right now. And honestly, I don't even feel like it's work because I enjoy every bit of it. And I enjoy working, so I'm really just cutting hair, doing all my thing. And on the weekends, you're cutting hair, you're really busy. But what busy looks like to me is at least 5 to 10 haircuts. So I mean, I'm doing my thing, I feel like it, but I know my future stuff is gonna be like, you're not busy. I even feel like right now, I could be doing more, but right now I'm trying to focus on quality, because I know the more quality I give, the more people are going to come back. And so I don't really want to focus on quantity yet until I get my skill to a point where I can do these quality haircuts in a short amount of time. But all that takes time and experience, and continue to do these haircuts over and over and over for time to eventually just, go like that. But I mean, honestly, I personally, I couldn't ask for more, man. I'm extremely blessed in every single aspect, you know what I mean? I have everything that I need, and all the opportunity to do what I want. So just, like I said, this is to roll in a couple of years, because the whole point of me, making a YouTube channel was for me to look back and be able to reminisce and actually have a picture to my memory. I would remember, oh yeah, I was doing this and I was doing that, and which is awesome. But I also thought it would be really cool to have a video to go back and be like, man, that's crazy, I was doing this, and I have a picture to it, and I can tell people, when people ask me, I can be like, hey, go to this video, this is what I was doing. But yeah, that is really the reason why I just wanted to document my journey from the beginning to where I know I'm gonna be, and all of that is just gonna take time. And so obviously that's what the time was gonna do for me. Gonna have all this period of time that I wanted to be able to show anybody, even my kids in the future, which is crazy to think about, because I mean, I'm not gonna have kids in a very long time. I don't want no kids. I need to focus on things. But it's definitely something that I've enjoyed, and it's awesome to see people, following me, and I appreciate you guys a lot, man. But I'm kind of going on a big old rant, man. I'm gonna make some of these topics that I talked about in this video, if you guys want to learn more about it, let me know in the comment section down below, because I would definitely do more story times on the things that I'm doing and everything that I want to do. So keep in mind, I do have another video coming up on this Friday. I am gonna put it on Friday just because this video right here was delayed. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in this long. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. It's Too Bleen. I hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' day. Peace. Make sure to smile, tell somebody you love them, and I hope you guys have a great day, for real. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Peace.